Hey guys, I'm Carrie and welcome to Crumbcake Chaos podcast. This is the very first episode, so bear with me while I learn some things. I'm a mom of four, a wife, a Guinness World Record holder. I just started a TV show, and of course, I'm the owner of Enchanted Cakes and Treats. It's the bright, bold, sprinkle-covered bakery that maybe you've seen online. And from the outside, it looks magical. And it is. If you're watching, you can see. But behind the counter, it's long hours and caffeine, laughter, tears, and a lot of lessons in between. This podcast isn't the shiny, edited highlight reel of business. It's not how to start your business, how to price your products, although I can help you with that. It's not, the hiring process and the how-to business. It's the truth, the tired, messy, emotional, beautiful side that most people don't talk about, or they're too afraid to talk about and admit are going on behind those doors. You're not getting a polished studio version of me here. You're getting the real Carrie, the cussing, caring, exhausted, fiercely loving, sometimes crying. I might cry a little or a lot, sometimes laughing one. You might hear me pause, trip over my words. You might hear the baby cry in the background or the Alexa timer going off. You might even get me in the car on the way home after working all day on my day off. I'm recording right now in the bakery on my day off because entrepreneurs, we don't get days off. And that's okay because that's life. And that's what this podcast is all about. It's about the truth behind the scenes to help make you a better person and a better entrepreneur, or to help you even understand your friends and family who own businesses and why maybe they're just not as present as you need them to be. I want to talk about why this podcast exists. I've talked about starting this podcast for so long. It's probably been about 2 years now. My kids even bought me the microphone and the stand and everything about 2 years ago. And I procrastinated. I really procrastinated. Life was always just too busy, and it's had surgeries and we've had life events. We moved, we had a baby, and I just let life take over and kind of shoved it to the side. And then I lost a friend who owned a business down the street from me, someone that I've talked to, I shot the shit with when he came in or when I was down there. We talked business, we talked community, we did collaborations together. And this friend who believed that walking away from this world was easier than facing one more day in the life of stress and business and money problems. He let the stress of his business take his life. And that breaks my heart, not only for losing a friend, but for somebody to feel that. That moment changed everything for me. No dream, no business, no pressure, no one should ever make someone feel that hopeless. And I'm here to say, first and foremost, if you ever feel that pressure and darkness, DM me, track me down, call the bakery, let's talk. Let's have a conversation. Come in the bakery if you're local, and we can have a conversation and talk about what's bothering you. Because there's always another answer. And after hearing the news, and thinking about, how did I not see or hear that? How did someone that feel that hopeless over business? And in that moment, I knew I needed to start honest conversations about the weight that business owners carry, the fear, the loneliness, and the expectation to smile through it all, the expectation to carry the weight of the world and just keep going. But it's not just doom and gloom, and it's not just darkness. I want to share the light because there is light. There are sweet, beautiful moments that make every struggle worth it. I do want to add, for anyone who struggles with the weight of business, it's okay to walk away. It's okay to say no. It's okay to turn things down. It's okay to take a personal day. It's okay to close your doors and put a sign on the door that says, closed for the day. Your business is not your baby, and it will be okay. And I had a very wise woman drill that into my thick skull. And man, oh man, was I so offended when she said that to me. How could you tell me that my business, the one that I have sacrificed for, I've sacrificed my health, I've sacrificed my money, I've sacrificed my relationship, time with my kids, I've literally given everything I have to give to my business, my blood, sweat, and tears. How can you tell me it's not my baby? I raised it from the ground up. Because it's not. And that hurts. But it's the truth. It's a business. And if it fails, it's okay. You can build another one and another one and another one. And with each one, you'll learn what you can and can't do, what works for you, what doesn't work for you, what works for business, what doesn't work. You learn by failing. If you never fail, you never learn. So if your business fails, let it fail, because you are not replaceable. Your business doesn't need you to survive. CEOs are replaced all the time. And that's all you are, is a CEO. I mean, some of us run our businesses. I'm in here every day, but I can be replaced. It might take two people to replace me, but I can be replaced. But you know where you're not replaceable? At home. So don't let your business run your life. Okay, back on track. The magic, and I should say the chaos behind the magic, my story. When I say this is the real side of entrepreneurship, I mean it. I have lived the highs and the lows. I have so many stories to tell. I've had business that's so far, like through the roof, and I have been at the very, very bottom. And I started at the bottom. I started with nothing. Literally started with $0 to my name and built everything. And I've had it all taken away and built it all again. There's so much, so much. There's times I remember I was working nights. It was like 11 o'clock at night. I had worked like 30 hours straight, got home, finally fell asleep on the couch, still had frosting all over my arm. And I got woken up. My phone rings and it's a county number. And I'm thinking it's the school. And I'm like, why is the school calling me in the middle of the night? And I answered it, and it's like, hello, this is Baltimore County Police Department. What? What's the matter? What's wrong? Somebody broke into your bakery. This is the week before our first anniversary. Like, how much more can I take? How much more can I handle? Or the week that the power got shut off. Oh, this is embarrassing, but hey, this is the truth. Our power got shut off at the bakery, the house, and the car got repoed in the same week. All in the same week. And I still had orders to fill. I was running on a generator and a prayer because I had customers depending on me and bills to pay. Got to keep going. I can't pay the electric bill if there's no cakes going out. So you make it work, and it's a struggle and it's a lesson, but you learn from it. But there's also moments that take your breath away. There's walking through Sam's Club and a stranger stopping me to say, "Oh my God, I saw you on the news. You're the cake lady. Can I hug you?" Of course you can. It's crazy to be recognized, like out in the public by strangers, like, "Oh my God, I know you. I know who you are." Or somebody stopping and asking you for advice. And, there's memories like standing on the stage, tables full of people, the news standing in front of me, frosting bags in my hands, cupcakes in front of me, and I'm setting a Guinness World Record with people cheering me, "Go, go, go, go." I can't even describe the pride and the gratitude that comes from moments like that. It is proof that the chaos doesn't cancel the magic, it creates it. And that's what owning a business is really like. You get knocked down and then you get up again. I get knocked down, but I get up again. Yes, I just showed my age, and every millennial better have sang that with me. But it is the truth. You get knocked down and you get back up again, and you keep going and you keep creating, and somehow you keep creating the beauty out of all of the exhaustion and all of the lessons that come from it. It can be really a beautiful, beautiful thing if you know exactly how to handle the mental load, which is why I'm here to help. I want to talk about what to expect from the podcast, since this is just an introduction. Every week, I'll be diving into real stories behind business world, things that relate to like your mental health, customers, how you can handle a Yelp review, things that weigh on you, and how to just handle all of the juggle of life. You're going to hear from me. You're going to hear from other entrepreneurs, moms, dreamers, people who've been through it, the burnout, the balance, the breakthrough, and the constant juggle act. And also the joys of making someone smile with something that you've created. Not just brick and mortar businesses. I intend to hear from everyone, because I don't care if you're a side hustler and you are selling perfume out of your trunk, you're an entrepreneur. You sell those t-shirts, you're an entrepreneur. You don't need to be in a brick and mortar. You don't need to have a warehouse. You don't need to have 15 employees. But also, if you do have all of those things, I want to chat with you too. Every entrepreneur has its own stage, and you've got to start from the ground up with your mental health as well. So we're also going to be having conversations with some employees, some of my past employees too, maybe a current one, and the kids of business owners, maybe a spouse or two of a business owner as well. I want you guys to hear it from all sides, and how the business affects everybody, and what you can do so that you don't end up in a spot where you can't come out of. Some episodes might make you laugh, some might make you cry, but every single one, I hope, makes you feel seen and heard. Because this isn't about having it all together. It's about surviving the mess and still finding joy in it, finding that smile and keeping it. And sometimes that's hard. Believe me, I know more than anyone. So that's what Crumbcake and Chaos is all about. It's not polished. It's not perfect. It's real. It's sweet and crummy. And I'm here to remind you that you're not crazy. You're not alone. And you don't have to do this by yourself. So if you ever feel like you're doing it by yourself, just know I'm here. Okay? I might be a stranger, but I'm here because I know where you've been. I've been there. If this episode hits home, please share it. Send it to a friend who might need to hear that they matter too. And if you're an entrepreneur at any level, send me a message. I would love to have a conversation with you and maybe feature you, get your business on here. And stick around because we've got some powerful conversations coming up. And until next time, remember, when life gets crummy, there's always something sweet to look forward to. Bye, guys.